What's up guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Jake. This is the JD Cars Automotive YouTube channel. Please be sure to go check us out at jd-cars.com. Follow us on Instagram at jd.cars, and please be sure to subscribe for more content. So today on JD Cars, we're going to be resuming the top 9 best Jeep upgrades on Amazon for under 400 bucks. And today we're going to be solving a big problem on the JKU over here, and that's limited storage. Sure, for a fact, not the only person that struggles with the very limited storage in this JKU interior here. So, gonna pull the Jeep in the garage because, as you can hear, it's raining. Don't really want to be working outside. So like the other 8 upgrades in this top Amazon Jeep upgrade series, this video is sponsored by Suparee. We'll be installing some Suparee parts in the Jeep today. They make some really solid stuff on Amazon, and I've really enjoyed all of the upgrades that I've installed so far. So without any further ado, let's jump into the box here and see what we get. So as always, Suparee greeting card and thank you card, along with their customer support lines. Really helpful. It's like we have one skinnier tray. I believe this is for the grab handle right above the glove box. And then it looks like we have 2 larger trays. I believe each of these go on either side of the center console. And we also have what looks like some 3M style double-sided adhesive, and then a little primer adhesion promoter. Always a good idea, especially on the interior of a dirty Jeep. So we'll set these 2 items aside for installation. And now taking a closer look at things here, the passenger storage tray, it's fairly deep. It's got a depth of about 3 inches there, and then probably a usable width of about 10 inches here. So not bad. Some decent space, fairly flexible, feels pretty strong. And now we'll look at the center console storage. I believe this one will go on the right side. I can't really tell yet. But inside of this one, we actually received a bunch of these little rubber inserts. So it looks like I'm actually not going to separate these yet because it feels like they have a little bit of adhesive on the back, which will help them stick to the bottom. But anyways, you can see how this works. We have a larger one for this slot here and a smaller one for this slot right here. I'll give you the measurements on these guys. As you can see, we have 2 separated slots. It's separated about halfway down. Our first slot is about 3.5 inches by 2.25 inches, and then the larger slot is 7 inches by 2 inches, and this has a usable depth of about 4 inches of usable depth here. So overall, it's definitely a lot of space. You can certainly fit a lot in here. This too is pretty flexible and feels pretty strong. And on the back of this storage compartment is some 3M double-sided adhesive, so we can stick this right to the center console. Okay, so we'll start off with the most basic part to install here, the little part for the glove compartment area. Just literally slide it right in. Press down, and it's friction fit right into place. Honestly, it doesn't want to pop up at all. Really good friction fit. And now for these guys, as you can see, they're not identical. This one has a little bit more depth to it. This one's gonna go on the driver's side. This one's gonna go on the passenger side. So start off with the passenger side. Probably a good idea to use this adhesion promoter. Basically just gonna wipe down this area right here where it's gonna be applied. Now we can take this, and always easier said than done, but pull off the backing. Got all the backing off, and it is sticky. It's 3M, so of course it's sticky, but it's a little cold out today. It's like 40 degrees right now. So I recommend if it's below 60 degrees, you're gonna wanna grab a heat gun, a hairdryer, or a blowtorch, and you're gonna wanna warm this up before applying it, just to strengthen the adhesive. Now, with our adhesive nicely warmed up, we can affix this right to the side of the center console. Alright, so I've actually run into a little bit of an issue here with the passenger side. Not really because of how this is designed. I mean, I suppose it should have had a little recess here at the bottom, but as you can see, down on the bottom edge of the center console trim, there's this little edge that protrudes, and it's pushing this piece from actually adhering to the side here. So our options are Dremel this off and, you know, cut it off, and then try adhering it, or we can just affix this with fasteners. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here, but I'll show you how to install the driver's side. I actually just remembered, this is pretty funny. Jeep made this little tiny slit in the side, you know, not really sure what you can store there, a pen. Like, not much really can go there, but it looks like this driver's side storage will work a lot better because it actually has this rail to hook onto. So even without any adhesive, it's very secure. So we're gonna pull off this adhesive here. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit with my heat gun, give it a really quick wipe down with the primer, and slide this sucker right into place here. Press down firmly for about 20 to 30 seconds. And yeah, that's actually really solid. I'm impressed with that. And as you can see, got room to toss some scissors in there. Not that you would need them, but this allows me to show you the little rubber part that goes in the bottom. This one, as I said earlier, they're still stuck together, but this one is for the passenger side. We can pull off our driver's side ones, prevent things from rattling, and we do have another one for the end here. That's the driver's side, really solid. I'm actually impressed with that. Now, as far as the passenger side, I'm not terribly confident in the adhesive. I'm sure it would work, but I'm also sure one of my friends or brothers would knock this with their leg and it will fall off. So I'm probably I'm gonna opt to use two little screws and just screw them right into the side here. I'm not really terribly concerned about the look of having two screws. So I just grabbed myself two little stainless self-tapping screws, and we'll zip this sucker right on there. We have our storage tray installed on the passenger side. As you can see from over here, all you can see is that one tiny little screw head. The other screw head is hidden, and from the driver's side, you can't even see them. So I'm not really disappointed with that solution. Nice and solid on there, along with the other one and our passenger storage area over here. So what can we fit in these little storage cubbies? Well, I don't have a whole lot here, but we have some gum. I can toss that in there. Maui Jim sunglasses case, that fits in there. And we've got a second sunglasses case. Slip that one right in there, or even right over here if you want. So honestly, there's a lot of room in here. I'm just gonna leave the gum right there. It's a nice little spot for it. And then as far as up here, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is more appropriate for the gum, but as you can see, minimal space. It does offer some storage. Maybe I would put some pens up here, or maybe even keep some change up there. I don't know. I think this is a good upgrade, especially considering how limited the storage is from the factory. So if you're looking to increase the storage space, I would definitely consider picking this up. Really, my only complaint is the passenger side didn't mount up perfectly, but I'm completely fine using those two little self-tapping screws to secure it. So overall, I'm really happy with this. I'm glad to have increased the storage. Doesn't really seem to interfere whatsoever with my legs. My legs really don't even go over that far, so it doesn't interfere with comfort whatsoever. Just increases practicality, because as we all know, Jeeps are not very practical vehicles to begin with. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go smash that like button. Be sure to check out my other videos, and please leave any suggestions or questions you may have down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe for more Jeep content, and I'll see you guys next time on JD Cars.